What I've got here is a supposedly cut-resistant sleeve that I found on Amazon. Now, I'm a little skeptical about this thing, whether it really works, but we shall find out. The question is, what can you expect for $12.75? Well, supposedly they have an ANSI cut resistance level of 4. If they mean the new A4, then this would offer protection against medium cut hazards. Either way, time to have fun with these things. And here we've got Bob the Test Goon ready to provide assistance with his floppy arm. That's not actually his arm, that's more like an implant, but it'll do. So this here is urethane rubber. I got this from a mannequin factory. This was discarded and filled it with ballistic gel. So this compensates for the inherent problem of ballistic gel, namely that it tears very easily. The urethane rubber does not. And this thing is pretty realistic looking, as you can tell. Some gnarly old hands here. So I want to see what this does. And to see how well this works, how realistic it is, I'm just gonna take a little cut here. So this is an Opinel knife that is nice and sharp. Ooh, unpleasant. Yeah, you can tell this works just fine. And it looks quite nasty, actually. This is probably what the flesh would look like too, except a lot bloodier. We're already done. I can't believe it. This literally has 0 protective value. I mean, okay, it didn't open up quite as much as before. The cut is a little shallower than it was, but that's it. And I was hoping we could work our way up to bigger knives, but it's kind of pointless. I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway, but
oh, yes, absolutely.
It's kind of pointless. So here we've got something very pointy. Let's see how this does. Well, that was fine at least. But then again, it also didn't do much. It wouldn't have done much to the flesh either. Let's see if I just... Yeah. That looks painful.
It scored it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is not terribly effective, but that's really more due to the blade shape than the effect of this. And now we've got some serrations.
CRKT, it's called the Fossil.
Fossil, yep.
Just do a draw cut first. It'll probably not do anything. Yep, it just grabbed and pulled.
Exactly.
Oh no, it tore it right up.
Yeah, but it didn't harm the skin underneath, I think.
No.
Nope, there's absolutely nothing. So this is the problem with serrations. That's what I keep saying when fantasy weapons have all kinds of bizarre serrations. This is what happens. They catch in the cloth gathers in between the serrations, and it just bunches up and it stops it, and it prevents deep penetration.
It stopped most of it.
Huh, interesting.
Try that again.
There we go.
That went through.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Oh yeah, quite easily. I think the reason why the Opinel did really well is because they have a rather coarse grind on the knife. I can tell that this is really more of a toothy edge, and this really tears into any kind of fabric. Here's a nice long blade. Let's see what it does. Yep, there's a cut. Not very deep though, but literally this is regular cloth. I do not know why they market it as cut resistant fabric. It clearly isn't. This could be wool for all I know. It really depends a lot on the edge. It's a finer edge.
Yeah, not very sharp either.
See what it does against just the flesh. And there goes the thumb. Now this is of course a boneless thumb, which is a little odd, but yeah, it cuts fine, but This is the only case where the stuff actually does something. If you've got a pretty fine edge, then it doesn't really want to cut. I can see a little bit, but yeah, there is a shallow cut, but that's it. So at first it looked like it didn't do much, but under the sleeve you can see this mess here. So it actually cut at least halfway through the wood there, which is the bone substitute. That was unpleasant. There. It seems better than nothing, but not much. I'm not very pleased by that. Well, you got, oh yeah. You actually almost got it all the way, look at that.
Oh, wow.
So that's like 3/4 into both dowels. Frankly, I do not think these sleeves deserve to be labeled cut resistant, and it seems outright irresponsible to do so. Regular clothing has some limited protective value, and these are no better. Anyway, thanks for watching.